Hey everybody, it's Wanda Belladucci, and I was just checking in with you because this whole coronavirus crazy thing going on. So I thought I would come and kind of share, and I decided that I would hold my own press briefing. Yeah, what do you think about that? Wanda's press briefing. That's hard to say. I'm not going to be long like they do on with the president who answers every stupid question that they ask. No, these are just some ideas and things I've learned since I've been stuck in this house with Susan White for so long. Now, first of all, I want to tell you how important our mental health is and our physical health as we are trapped in here for like the next 15 days or so. So sit back and kind of enjoy. Get a pen and pencil if you want to be able to get this thing. Now, the first thing I want to get off my chest is I am so mad and upset over this whole toilet paper thing. I mean, for heaven's sakes, do you know that there's an actual website that you can go to find out how much toilet paper you're going to use in a month? Well, for heaven's sakes, I did it, and the calculations tell you that a size of paper towels, this size right here, lasts a person for 32 days. Now, come on, people. Some of you got enough there now to last for 20 years, right? You went crazy. You went out here 32 days. So you're the ones that make people like me who aren't the crazies and hoarded. So when we go out there for our normal, regular shopping, it ain't there. Now we're the crazies going, okay, I'm sorry. That's enough on the toilet paper thing. What I wanted to talk to you too, you know, your kids, you might be in the house stuck with your kids. So what you gonna do? I mean, after a day or two, you're getting along all right. But there's only so many coloring books. There's so many crayons that you can do with. So I got to thinking, you ought to go take the kids into their room, get them some colored markers, and just let them draw on their wall in their room. Oh, let them be creative. They got to express themselves right now in this stressful time. So just let them paint. Oh, let them even use a magic marker. You can always paint over that. Oh, they'll have so much fun, and you'll see how creative your children are. So you got to think of them too. Another thing, I got to thinking, you get kind of cooped up in the house with the kids and everything. I thought what we need to do is let's get in the car. Let's back out into the driveway and sit there with the kids. Pop a video in there and pretend you're going on a trip somewhere. Let them watch their videos because they don't pay attention anyway when you're driving, right? And you just let the car run and you put your earphones in and just take your music and go away. And then that way you have your own little getaway and you feel like you're gone somewhere. See how simple some of these things can be? Now, I had to get a stash of food, so I wanted to share with you what I thought was really, really important to have. Now, first of all, we know that for our meals, you really need to have stocked up spaghetti sauce. You got to at least have probably about 32 bottles of these, because if you got spaghetti sauce, you don't need nothing else. And then when you have your little spaghetti dinner, you can go over here and just maybe have just a little nip, a little bit of wine. Now, not to be inebriated. And oh, for heaven's sakes, don't tell Susan I said this. But maybe just a little bit. Just maybe kind of like take the nerves off. And that'll make a wonderful evening that you can have. So what else do you need? Oh, and I do like the Stouffer's lasagna. So get some frozen lasagna, put that in your freezer, and you'll be good to go. What else does anybody need but, some good old Italian food? Now, in my stash, I also have some very important things. You gotta have cookies. You gotta have lots of candy. So I got me some candy bars, all kinds of stuff. This helps your endorphins. Chocolate is very good for your endorphins. So you got to take care of the endorphin therapy, I call it. And of course, you got to have some Oreos. Oh my goodness, how could you live without Oreos? Now, preferably, I like the double stuff. But, you've got that. So these are very important things that you've got to have in your pantry for yourself to keep your sanity. Well, at night. I'm just going to just kind of close here because I don't want this really long. But if you like my briefings, I'll be glad to come back and give you some more ideas of how I'm handling. I'm here with a 90-year-old that I'm taking care of. And Susan White, what can I say about that? She's driving me crazy for sure. But at night, just before you go to bed, let me tell you, what could be better than get the Word of God? Read some scriptures, sit back, take the Word, read the Word. Gotta have your cookies. Sit back with your Oreo cookies, have a little glass of milk, put your earphones on, and there you go. Just enjoy the peace and quiet and just know that God's in control. Because what else can we do? He's in control. So there you go from Wanda B. I hope these have been helpful for you because I'd like to come back and share some more things that I think that will really help us through this crisis. So remember, I love you and I am the harvest, so you have to love me too. Bye.